Welcome back, everybody. This comes playthrough of Final Fantasy 16. Today we're going to crack on with a couple of side quests. We've got one here in Dalamil, and then there's one all the way up here at Lost Wing to do. And depending on how quickly these go down, we'll go over and speak to Mid. But Master Baker, what do you need?
Just like that, and without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Okay, let's prioritise that. Use your loaf. What have we got? Okay, we can head over to the jaw here and walk up. We'll take a walk. We don't need ambrosia for this one. See what ghastly and ghouly we're going to fight. Tangil is Tangil. Right, so he's around here somewhere. He's probably up here, to be honest. Yep.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mothercrystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you missed the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Right. Thankfully, we have fast travels.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
You're welcome. Use your loaf. Up to 500 renown. Goblin coin. Probably not worth it, but it is what it is. Let's head over to Lost Wing. And see what this one's all about. Got something new at the shop.
The crystals we get from the table. What can I interest you in today?
Enhancer. Let's just get rid of these potions.
I hope it's your liking.
Increases ability points earned in normal encounters. I'm gonna grab that just in case we want to farm.
Yes.
Now I don't have the money for
Always
the
welcome here in
orchestra,
Lost
so here's what it is. Right, speak to Quinten, was it?
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Sure.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Okay, a great justice. Okay, speak to the residents of Lost Wing.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Let's head up here first. I'm guessing this will mean a fight at the end of this.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hurry. Hands of some berry.
Excuse me. Quinten mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, that's obvious. Let's head down the path. Obviously, we've been fighting some ethereal enemies recently, so could well be them.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Okay, look for the shadowy figure in the pass. Yeah, okay.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Sounds like a good idea. You coming? No? Okay. Again, not worth the detour.
You there?
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Really?
Black shields. Here.
Start with this.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? We give a damn. What matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Gone. We'll have this stuff again. Let's do this. Right. You've been curing yourself. Good old Torgal. Right. 520 ability points. Wyrite and Magic Ash. Not great.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quinten.
Okay, let's use the fast travel here. Wouldn't mind. Afterwards, we'll just try and come here. This, I wonder if this is the site of a
Good day to you.
notorious enemy. Obviously, we had the Benedicta Garuda, well, Trader, whatever her name was, fight there, but
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds, though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth.
Please do.
I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quinten.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Okay, are we not joining him? Sharp and black blood and a white right.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Okay, let's... Yeah, I want to head to that other little area quickly.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Chest that I've missed all this time. Yeah, I need to get into here.
Come, my children.
Hymns of Gregor. Yeah, this is the way. Yep. Okay. Just seeing if this seems like a prime location for a notorious enemy, so I want to give it a try. I've missed this. Okay, maybe not then. Maybe we'll come back here another time. Okay, with that then, let's head over here, speak to Mid.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from
We got anything new in here? Just the orchestron. Okay.
We're seeing troops amassing at every door.
And then we go down, don't we? Yep.
I think Mid might need some help.
Right, Mid.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching.
Of course you
do.
do.
The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Alright, we need to go to Blackthorn then. Let's... just head up.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Right. Bit questy so far, or to and fro. Not much battling in this one, unfortunately. But it is what it is, the nature of the game. I've said a couple of times in the playthrough.
I went up
Let's give some breeze to the...
Blackthorn, can I ask a favour?
Out with it.
What is it?
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. And spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Thermal plating designs. Instructions on how to go about building oneself a full set of thermal plating to dissipate heat from around a mithril engine. Should one find oneself in need of such a thing?
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Letting off steam. Gather the necessary materials.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Bring Otto.
Otto, you're with me.
All right then.
Right then.
Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Valcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see the supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Okay. Makes for the river south of the Valcroy. Let's do the local map then. Yeah, so we just need to go over there. Doesn't seem too far to go. Thought we might have been venturing out into that new zone where their marks were. Right, we'll head over there. We'll do this.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
Otto will be over here.
Otto, sorry I'm late.
Ah, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with this Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Yeah, we sort of came over here when we did our exploration. These five
This is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
It's no Ziggy, is it? Right. It's got to be down here somewhere.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
What we're expecting, trouble? Or not?
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Stardust, key item. Legend has it that a star once fell from the heavens and punctured a hole in the Dalmatian desert, whence sprang forth the fountainhead of the river Velkroy.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk? Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Don't give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
Nice.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Toggle. Right. let's head back over to the hideaway. We shall probably call this one an episode. Not much happening in terms of action-wise, but obviously a lot of, well, not even story, but understanding of Quinten and his cause, and yeah, what Mid's plans are, the shipping, all that stuff. So please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help me out. There'll be some more Final Fantasy 16 coming away shortly, and I'll see you all in the next one.